Welcome back to another episode of UltrasXI. Today we are Argentinian.
Yes, we are.
But before we get to any of that, let's recap what we missed. Sorry, I forgot to introduce ourselves because I'm a spineless swine.
Joe, no, honestly, Joe, I get it today because
So excited.
it was just that Argentina win. It just
We don't know if they won yet. We have to recap.
We just finished watching, honestly, a bunch of videos of like the celebrations. Yeah. So it just right now we're just our head's not in the right place.
All the Argentinians in
tell.
Toronto. It's maybe Sunday we'll join you, me and Al, on St. Clair.
We'll be there on St. Clair.
I'm memorizing some of the chants. Don't worry, I know.
Well, we got to learn there. Else we're gonna stick out like sore thumbs.
Yeah, no, don't, dude. A lot of them are pale.
Yeah, that's true too.
So I fit in. I'm fine. You have a little bit of a tan. You might be weird.
I can pass.
But regardless of that, I'm Joe.
And I'm Alex.
Okay, so let's recap what we missed in this past week, which I mean I feel like everyone knows, but we're just gonna go over it. Morocco knocked out Spain,
Dude.
in pens.
Like
the Atlas Lions are showing their teeth right now.
Like,
What a weird nickname.
isn't it crazy that in that group of Morocco, Belgium, Croatia, and Canada,
Yeah.
the only like upset people were even considering was Canada.
Yeah.
Like Morocco was like, they have a good team, but like you didn't really like think
You thought Morocco
they were
would-
gonna make
Again,
a run, especially this kind of run.
I literally said Morocco's going to be the punching bag of the group. And I felt like I feel like a dickhead now because fast forward to present day. And
Hakimi he listened.
He took that
heard
personally.
you. He took that personal.
Ziyech still sucks.
How did I not for Morocco, man?
Yeah, for sure. It's like
Holy.
Sheridan Shaqiri. These guys just play for their national team. But hey,
but fuck, man, look
give
at
respect
look what he
where
did. Like
respect is due.
you go, they beat Belgium.
They beat Belgium.
They tied Croatia.
Did they beat? No,
No, they tied Croatia, and then they beat Canada.
I mean, everyone beat Canada.
And
so
then
we're not gonna talk
they
about
go
that.
on, and they take out Spain.
Yeah,
Like that's massive.
yeah.
Like Spain weren't favorites to win, but a lot of people had them going a distance.
I personally thought Spain was going to be one of those dark horses that at least ended up, like, given the fact that they met up with Morocco, I thought for sure they would at least beat Morocco.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And make it to the next round and play either Portugal or Switzerland. Which, to the next game, Portugal absolutely slaughtered Switzerland good.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck you,
God.
Jan Sommer, because you're a bum.
But I honestly, like, that game there, I don't think, like, everyone expected Portugal to win that game.
Yeah, but, I mean, I personally didn't expect them to win the way they did with that, like, authority. No, seriously.
For me, like, dude,
When you see
personally,
Jan Sommer, like the way that guy plays for the club, for Switzerland,
Yeah.
you saw how he railed.
going into that game, like the game before, Switzerland versus Serbia. I don't care what anybody says. Serbia's the better team. Switzerland in that game,
Yeah.
they had a better game, but in the tournament, Portugal would have still won the game, I believe, but it would have been a lot closer.
I thought that there was going to be more of a fight from Switzerland.
Yeah.
That's like, to
They-
be honest,
they
I
gave
personally
up.
just expected more of a fight. Gonzalo Ramos replaces. Fuck that guy. I'm not even gonna say the account or whatever, but you know who you are, dude. Relax. We get it. That's how you properly pronounce it, but it's a little exaggerated. Pump the brakes. Joe the neighbor doesn't even say it like that. So relax.
I think
Anyways.
he does actually.
No,
Yeah,
he
he
says it a little bit different. He doesn't sound annoying when he says it. I think that's the difference. He doesn't sound annoying, whereas that guy, it's like, buddy, yeah, he just irritates me. But regardless, yeah, Gonzalo Ramos scored a hat trick.
Yeah, dude.
Replaces Ronaldo, scores a hat trick, and now that's a huge talking point because everyone's like, oh, we don't need Ronaldo.
Majority of people, and especially because majority of people didn't know who this guy was.
Yeah.
Until that game there.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you ask probably, like Portuguese, they probably know who he is. Or Benfica fans or people that watch the Portuguese league, they probably know who he is. They have a good understanding of who he is. But a lot of people didn't know who the hell this guy was.
I mean, like, he just wasn't as known because realistically last year, the man that everyone was talking about was Darwin Núñez.
Yeah.
How well he played. And Gonzalo Ramos was his backup, So, like, obviously the backups don't get enough credit or even noticed. Maybe, like, they had a couple of good games here and there, but your bench rarely gets noticed, Then later on in the week, Croatia tied against Brazil. Croatia beat Brazil, I meant to say.
Croatia beat Brazil, Joe.
In penalty shots.
Which was honestly fucking heartbreaking, man.
It's heartbreaking because of Neymar.
Because of Neymar, like that's what I mean. Like honestly, like dude, just seeing him like that after the game, like you could tell like it just meant so much to him. Especially like he loves his nation. Like that's that's the only reason he's playing soccer right now. That I believe. If anything, I could see him retiring from club football and only playing international.
I wouldn't be surprised if this guy, like, because he had that little injury at the beginning of the World Cup, right? So, like, for me, my theory was that, like, he's going to now just miss the rest of the season for PSG, and that's it.
Yeah,
no. Which is fine.
I think now that's good. Probably going to happen because...
I'd be very happy if that happens.
That ankle...
I hate PSG.
That ankle, dude, after the first game, they were like... oh, he's not going to be out that long. Like, it's not as serious. Then the pictures came out, and I was like, dude, this guy's not playing. Oh, yeah.
Dude, when I saw
this guy's not playing another game.
Like, when I saw how it was a balloon like that, I'm just like, yeah, no, this guy, he's done. There's no way he's able to play. But in saying that game was an entertaining game from a neutral point of view, I have to say. And I was at work when I was watching the game, and I remember looking at, like, the other people, and I kept saying it. I'm like, if Brazil is able to maintain this lead... Mm-hmm. Until like the game's done, like well, obviously like end the 90 minutes, whatever. Brazil's gonna win it, rightfully. Obviously, I mean that's an obvious statement, but I'm just saying like if they were to go to extra time or pens, I knew right away Croatia's gonna win. Croatia, they're not a great team.
And to be fair, like Croatia knew that, and that's why they played the game they did.
Dude, I'll always say Croatia's not this crazy good team. When you look at their players, like okay, they have Modric, they had Mandzukic, they have these guys, good players. I'm not taking anything away, but Croatia, what makes them so devastating is how disciplined they are. You know what I mean? They know everyone's role, they know everything they're doing, and you see how they could kill a game out. Yeah. They could kill the whole game and bring you to what their strength is, which has always been penalty shots. Yeah. And look, they won another penalty shootout. And their goalie put on a clinic. Guy played out of his skin.
He to be fair, he was the reason that they walked away out of that game. And made it to the next round because
he was genuinely a monster.
He was just that game there. He was just unbelievable. Man.
I saw a lot of links with him actually with like going to replace Manuel Neuer at Bayern Munich now.
Really?
I saw that. Like I mean,
did you see Neuer's out for the season?
Yeah. He broke his leg
on vacation.
He broke his leg on vacation.
This guy went on vacation after they got kicked out of the World Cup and broke his leg, and now his season's done.
Like that, just like that's why
people want to compare him to Buffon. Come on,
Buffon get out of here. Buffon would have went on vacation. Buffon would have went home and had a cigarette in Torino,
and then went to practice.
Yeah, because he's
had a cigarette after that practice.
Yeah,
but hey,
and then record a video of him speeding on a street.
Yes.
I don't even know where I was going with that. I just remember that video of him doing it and my left eye's twitching. Regardless, next game, Netherlands played against Argentina. And we clearly know how that unfolded because Argentina's still in and Netherlands are out.
I'm not going to lie to you, though. That game, man, that's my...
Honestly,
my heart was racing that game,
I will give the respect to Netherlands. The way they played was literally what total football is with those crafty plays and nobody practices set pieces nowadays. No. Set pieces are literally a thing that every coach has talked about. Like it's a thing of the past.
Yep.
You know, so these guys though, like the whole magic behind total football. Look at Cruyff, that penalty shot. He invented the fake penalty shot and laying it off to your teammate. Mm. What did they do for the free kick? They were literally genius, that was right on the line.
Genius though.
They should have shot that, but instead he decides they're faking that shot. Free kick taken quickly, lays it off, boom, goal. Ties it up in the 98th minute or something crazy.
Man,
look that up right now. Not 101st minute.
Yeah,
fucking Wout Weghorst.
Yeah, man. That dude, he was bastard. He was on something else, man. He came on and he made an impact right away.
Oh yeah, dude. And
he came on, he scored that first goal, and right after that, I was like, okay, now I'm like, this game's not over. I'm like, it's far from being over. Dude. I'm like, fuck.
It's crazy though the head games that were at play within that whole penalty shootout.
Yeah.
When at first everyone was like, oh, Argentina, they're scumbags, they did this. But then when you see that aerial camera,
dude,
that's that aerial camera.
I'm like, they're fucking cocksuckers too. I'm like, dude, like they were both giving it. Like they people can't be so sensitive. Like, dude, like it's a part of the game.
Dude, I was gonna say, especially when it comes down to penalty shootouts, like it's one big head game. It
you want to throw the team off.
Yeah, and any way you could do that,
you're gonna do it.
I would 100% do it. It's just crazy how Messi's playing.
But at the end of the day, Emiliano Martinez proved why he's the best penalty goalie.
Dude.
because man, he came
That
up
guy
massive.
he lives rent
Those first two pens.
He lives rent free in every penalty shot taker's mind.
Yeah.
The way he moves, how he starts talking to them while they're about to shoot it. It's like, man, what's wrong with you? Like, you should be medicated. You are on some sort of sick, sadistic
it
drugs.
fucking works, man. Like, and that's the crazy thing. It's because he's a good goalie. He's not a great goalie. I'm not gonna say he's an average goalie because I think he's above average. He is good. But fucking in pens, man, like he's one of the best right now. Yeah, like, dude. Holy fuck! If I'm putting a team together and it's for a penalty shootout, he's my goalie.
Oh yeah, dude. It's just, it baffles my mind how calm and composed he is.
Him or Szczesny, because Szczesny's he's been pretty crazy in pens.
Stop it.
Saved 2 penalties this World Cup.
Where's he now?
He's at home.
He's at home. Playing the piano with his wife, who's a beautiful lady, but still, regardless.
No, fuck not his wife. He doesn't believe in marriage.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
He's want to get that done.
We're not gonna comment about Szczesny. I don't want to talk about him.
Roma legend. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay. Roma bumped. Fast forward next day. I feel like I say fast forward a lot during these podcasts. When I'm changing the subject or like whatever
kind of guy.
I gotta take it easy sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta slow down and enjoy
Smell the coffee
moments.
a little bit. Yeah. I do like coffee, but regardless,
fast forward
right now again. Fuck that coffee talk. The Atlas
Morocco
Lions
did it again.
They upset Portugal,
dude. What the fuck is going on?
Listen. A lot of people are attacking Morocco for their style of play. Oh, they just parked the bus. They did this. Man. They did that. You can't bash a style.
It's ugly. People that bash like a style of play just don't fully understand soccer.
Yeah, dude. It's
because it wins you games. It's not always going to be. Sorry, I feel like I'm cutting.
It's fine.
It's not always going to be the beautiful game. It's not always going to be, oh my god, they played amazing. They outpossessed them. Oh my god, they were all over. It's not always going to be like that. But it's all about the mind games. Yeah. That's what soccer is, man. Soccer, you got to have the smarts.
Look, against Spain, Morocco, Spain plays beautiful soccer.
Yeah.
You know, okay, they recycle the ball a lot around the 18. They have a lot of possession, blah, blah.
Their game consists of a lot of passing.
But see, that's the thing. A lot of people will criticize that then and say, oh, you have all this possession. You're passing the ball around this much, but you don't take any shots. You don't have a lot of goals. You don't have a lot of this. And it's just like, it goes to show you then. Look at Morocco. They get one shot on net. They capitalize on their opportunity. Yeah. They're parking the bus.
Yep.
Hey, at the end of the day, if it works, it fucking works, man.
That fucking header was insane.
Yeah, I wanna somehow
I feel like it's not talked about enough. If that was Ronaldo, everyone would be, oh my god, dude. Like, dude, I feel like he jumped higher than that. Remember, like the Juve game versus Sampdoria?
I knew you were gonna bring this moment up.
But do you remember how high he jumped? I feel like, dude, like that's how high this guy jumped.
When I saw like the when they stopped the game or whatever, they stopped that moment, the replay. And he jumped that high. When you look at their feet,
yeah, you see the goalie and the player.
His feet were like at the goalie's ribs. And then you see Ruben Diaz, same thing, and I'm just like, how high did this man jump?
Like, dude, I was like,
what's wrong with him? And why is that not like talked about? Instead, again, they'll talk about the shitty tactic of parking the bus and this and that and whatever. It's like, man, Al Nezri, hat goes off to you, dude. That was a fucking leap and a half.
It wasn't pretty at all. I'm not. No one's gonna say Morocco deserved to win or they look. But hey, you know what? They deserve to be where they are because they're playing good and they're not allowing teams to do anything.
Dude, defense wins you championships.
Like, you shut down Belgium, who's the second best team in the world.
Somehow.
You kicked out Spain. You kicked out Portugal. And now you're facing France.
Is France next?
That
we'll get into. I do want to say, though, I'm sad for Ronaldo.
I am, dude.
I know a lot of people are going to say, like, oh, fuck that guy or this and that or whatever. You hate to see legends of the game like that go out of any tournament.
Yeah.
In an ideal world, I would have had Neymar against Messi against Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Like, and Modric there as well. Because those four guys will go down in the history as legends.
Yeah.
And to see Ronaldo be benched.
Yeah.
It's a sad thing. It's a very sad thing.
And that's where, honestly, I think, I don't know, he should have played that game. He should have started that game.
I think so, too. I'd agree with that.
I get it, the game before, the Switzerland game, okay, whatever. But I get it's Morocco, but you look, you can't. You got to take every team serious, man. It's a World Cup. They made it here for a reason. So
especially again because Morocco,
is easy.
Morocco plays that style of play where they play so deep and like they play with that low block, right? So like a lot of teams then when it's like backs against the wall and you need that goal, what do you start to do? You start swinging crosses in from every angle
and just hope for the best.
Who's the master of getting to the end of these crosses? CR7 Airlines.
Nope.
He didn't get that reputation because he has a jet. He got that fucking reputation because he's a menace in the air.
But he also has a jet.
He also has a jet.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, pretty crazy. But, I don't know. For me, that, like, bench him, okay, sure, whatever. But you see at halftime, you're losing that game.
Yeah.
He's my first sub.
Yeah.
He's the first guy I'm looking at. I'm throwing him in. I'm keeping Gonzalo Ramos in there.
Yeah.
And
I keep him in too.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the worst that happens? If you lose 1-0 or 7-0, a loss is a loss.
And why also is Liao on the bench?
Oh my god!
Like the guy's coming on and scoring every game.
Don't even get me started with the
and you
whole
keep putting him on the bench. Well, you want to save him and rest it. Like the guy's 23.
Your first,
you're gonna rest him for?
Your first thing.
That's when you gotta use him.
Don't get me wrong. Taking the chance on Gonzalo Ramos and he came on. He scored that hat trick against Switzerland. Stroke. Everyone commended fucking Fernando Santos, said it was a stroke of genius. Okay, cool, whatever. But you realize you have Rafael Leao on the bench who has come on every game and scored for you and changed a game, whether you're winning, tied, whatever it is. You see what he does for Milan. What was that stat for last year? He scored 11 game-winning goals.
11 game-deciding goals.
You realize you have that in your locker room.
Yeah.
And you realize how explosive and crazy he is.
Go on the bench. Bench.
You keep him on the bench throughout the whole tournament.
Enjoy and stay on the bench.
This World Cup flop for Portugal sincerely comes down to Fernando Santos' mismanagement of his own players.
That's why Portugal needs Mourinho.
I saw
that is only one man who can save them.
Listen, then I would hope Ronaldo doesn't retire, so then we could see Mo.
I think Ronaldo would stay. I still do believe Ronaldo's going to play another Euro Cup. I don't think he's
I wouldn't be surprised, man. I mean, his athleticism hasn't dwindled.
No.
Maybe
he'll be what, 39, 40? He's still going to be there. Honestly, I'm kind of
I don't know.
I'm kind of scared to say it, but I kind of also want to even say he might be at the next World Cup. He might be in Canada.
That guy's athleticism is bar none. Probably the most craziest I've ever seen in any soccer player.
Because people look at his age, but then you just think look at Ibra.
Yeah,
Ibra's 30. No, Ibra, sorry, he's 42 or 43.
If Ibra didn't get these injuries,
if Sweden made it, he would have been at the World Cup.
Yeah, but well, he's injured though.
Okay, if he was healthy.
I was gonna say if Ibra didn't have as many injuries as he's had later on in his career like this, buddy, that guy would 100%.
You have to see if it happens to Ronaldo.
Yes,
because Ibra was just. I mean, he was just as fit as as Ronaldo. And he never got injured too, like really throughout his career, up until he got the ACL injury against when he was with United.
Oh, Ibra. I was thinking about Ronaldo.
No, Ibra.
Yeah.
And then now with Milan, the first year, I mean, he was all right, and then after that, like it was just.
It's crazy how injuries, like depending on your age, how you bounce back from.
Yeah.
And given his age, like
it's
he
hard
was
to
never
bounce
going to
back.
bounce back to the full animal.
It's too tough, man. Yeah. Your body's just like, buddy, give it up. They gotta relax.
Old timers though, Giroud, buddy.
Oh man,
Big Daddy Giroud.
Dude. But not even that. Before getting to Giroud's goal,
Chouameni's
goal.
Yeah, no,
was
nice.
Fucking incredible.
It was actually really nice. That was
shot,
like just there.
That was literally like watching it because they showed it from like that back angle and like watching the ball. Like it literally like even with him, it looked like a young Pogba.
Yeah.
He looked like it, and like just the way that
crazy to
like,
say
though,
a young Pogba, as if Pogba's already like
I know
45 or something. You know what I mean? Like that just goes to show how like with soccer, how you have such a short, you have the shortest, longest career.
Yeah,
you know, like you literally have a 10-year career.
Yeah,
where you are the most relevant or whatever, and anything above that, that's what throws you into legendary status. You know, and like Pogba, great player, but. People already talk about him as if he's been this age guy. He's been around for so long.
And I feel like that, and because now with this injury, no one knows how he's going to be when he comes back.
Yeah.
So if once he starts playing, obviously, like maybe after like a year, is going to be able to like get his spot back with the national team and play there like full time. You know what I mean? Like that's
a big thing. That's a big thing with Pogba. And I honestly think he lost his spot.
Yeah.
With the emergence of Chouameni, how he's been playing. With Camavinga, Camavinga's just going to get better too.
Vertut.
What?
He's there.
Fuck that guy and his underbite.
He's gonna win a World Cup, dude.
If he no.
Jokes.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Argentina made it.
I was gonna say, come on.
But he's gonna go to the
France
World Cup
beat
final.
England, basically.
Yeah, man.
That's what we're getting to. It was a very fun
genuinely
race.
thought though, England was gonna pull something
Dude.
off.
When I saw them, so England got rewarded 2 penalties.
Yeah.
Bang in the first one, and then
Harry Kane said, "You know what? Today," he said, "Today I feel baggio," and decided to shoot it out of the stadium.
Today I feel like a NASA worker, and that's now somewhere in the clouds.
Dude,
poor thing.
He really didn't want to score that.
It genuinely sucks because now that's going to be what's tainted in his career.
Oh, yeah.
That and how he didn't square the ball to
and
Sterling that
how
time.
he, what is he like? Is he like the Premier League like top scorer or whatever? And he's never won the Premier League.
Never won the Prem. He's never made it to a World Cup final. He's actually never done anything relevant in his career.
Except score goals.
Literally, Gary Lineker is more important because he shit his pants while he played. And, like, that is more iconic than everything Harry Kane has done. Which is a sad reality, but good.
Yeah.
That's what you get. It was a good game, though. Honestly, from a neutral point of view, it was very entertaining.
Yeah, but, dude, Daddy Giroud
You can't,
save the day.
It's crazy how, like...
Once they tied it up.
And the worst part is right before that goal, he had a chance.
Who?
Giroud.
Oh, yeah,
that header
yeah.
where, like, Pickford... I hate Pickford and his fucking T-Rex arms, and I would honestly just go studs up square to his chest, but it was a great save.
Yeah.
It was a good reflex save, so, like, I'll commend him there. But France is just deadly.
Yeah.
It's scary how deadly they are, and
good,
I hate
man.
to say it, like, even with the emergence of Griezmann right now, like, buddy, this guy's not scoring goals. Atletico Madrid decided they only want to play him in the 63rd minute and on. And this guy's started full tilt.
See, I would have been happy or all right with France winning, but now see, I'll be kind of cheesed because Pogba's not there. Like he could have got a second World Cup.
No, but that's why I'm happy.
No, I'm not.
Because
I like Pogba.
Not Pog back.
Pog boom.
Pog bitch.
No, shut up, man.
No, I don't want France
You're fucking
to win.
Dybala, bitch.
I don't need... Okay, dude. You see, Dybala comes in today. 14 minutes, and he set up a chance for Kevin McAllister.
What happened? Did he get the assist?
McAllister couldn't finish it.
Did he get the assist?
Boy, you're going to discount that little,
Did he get the assist?
Cute little ding, the little whoop.
Did he get the assist? He didn't get the assist.
You didn't get the assist.
That's okay. So,
But you know who did get an assist?
So everyone's going to look at the game sheet and think, wow, hey, Dybala did nothing.
No. They're going to look at the game sheet, and they're going to see Mr.
Messi.
Gets his assists, gets his goals.
But that's
joint
Messi.
Top scorer. I don't know, dude. Today I had to put my glasses on while I was watching the game because I wasn't sure if I was watching Julian Alvarez or fucking Batistuta. The way, okay, I'm sorry. I know everyone's comparing him to Agüero, and I think Agüero's fantastic. But there's something different. Like Agüero was more of this technical, I'm able to set goals up, do this, do like this technician almost.
Yeah.
Where I don't see that in Julian Alvarez. I see this just killer, no nonsense kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he gets his brace, and this guy was still running like the game was 0-0. Trying to get the ball and fucking score again.
Yeah.
His solo run there was nothing fancy about it. It was literally him trucking through and saying, no, I'm not giving up.
Dude,
and what happens? Yeah, okay,
and
lucky
that
bounce, but still put it away.
But,
to react that quick, get it on the volley, like
that's what I mean.
little pimply bastard. I love Julian Alvarez, but I'm pissed he's on City.
But
ruin him.
Pep was doing everything to get it. Even though like they just signed Haaland, he was doing everything to get it.
Yeah,
and like
I mean,
now
I don't
you're
blame
seeing
him.
why.
Sure, dude, look at him.
But now like it's kind of crazy. Like now it's almost like, hey, you know what? Maybe City like see what you can do, and then maybe in a year or two, maybe fucking sell Haaland, make that money, and then you got Julian Alvarez.
Well, I think the whole game plan was originally to always sell Haaland.
To sell Haaland.
Because Haaland's even said like he's not gonna like he wants to go test his luck in every single league.
Yeah, he wants to play in every.
So
league.
Alvarez is more of the, which is sad because I think he could do better, arguably maybe than Haaland. Maybe.
Alvarez?
Bold statement. I could see.
How are we
him
gonna know
being-
if he's not given the chance?
Yeah, that's the thing. None of us will know entirely until he starts instead of Haaland.
Yeah, and
well,
he's
he has
consistent,
started,
and he's
but
he's consistently starting.
Pep for some reason decides this guy's a left winger. Oh, okay, Pep. Sorry, bum.
Today you are left wing.
Messi just. I hate to say it that he put Guardiol on, or I don't even know how to pronounce it, Guardiol on skates like that. Dude, he put him in a blender.
Yeah, man. He.
Like, yeah. I don't like. There's no way of putting it,
but it pissed me off because I kind of like I was hoping that he was gonna kind of recreate that goal from like with Barca and like I thought he was going like I thought he was gonna cut and then go short post, but like he passed it off like the ball was going out and he still managed to save it and pass it off and get a goal out of it.
But
so I mean,
I think that was more of a tactical thing.
It was
setting up Alvarez to give the confidence to him because
dude, they were blocking the shot. They thought Messi was gonna shoot. They didn't want Messi shooting. So he was creating that thing.
Well, no, even from like a mental standpoint now, you have Lautaro Martinez, who sucks for Argentina. Just going to put it plainly. He's basically pulling an Higuain, who's a god or whatever. Oh, that picture of him throwing the darts.
And it's all around?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Martinez is a god for... Dying. He's a god at club level. Not a god.
No, but it can't. Even with that, he's very inconsistent.
But, dude...
he has his moments that he's like, oh my God, dude... Martinez is like, he's fucking amazing. This guy needs to go, he needs to leave. And then it's like...
With Argentina, what made them not win as many trophies as they respectively probably should have under Lionel Messi is the fact that he didn't really have the supporting cast.
Yeah.
You had these strikers or whatever that at a club level were absolute animals. And then put them internationally, they did absolutely jack shit. Yeah. Even Dybala.
I feel like the pressure like playing with Argentina too is probably like fucking crazy. Yeah, no, 100,
but that's why I think like Julian Alvarez, every game he's played so far this World Cup, he's gotten a goal. Yeah. You know? That goes to show like the level that he isn't feeling this pressure. Yeah. He's feeling just like he's living out his dream.
He just wants to play.
And Messi setting him up. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I honestly think Messi could have cut in and put it in.
100%.
It's fucking Messi. I'm not going to put anything past him. But instead, he laid it off to the kid. He said, hey, put it in for me.
Yeah. Finish it off.
Finish it. And I think that goes to show that, like, now Messi's even, like, it's kind of like a mental game where it's, like, the aspect that, like, Messi's showing now, like, I have support.
Yeah.
This is, like, me realizing I have someone to help me out and I don't have to carry you guys.
Yeah.
And I think Julian Alvarez, like, he's the real deal.
Yeah, I think that he's going to be, once kind of Messi's out of the picture, like he's going to be not the main guy, but I think he's going to be their starting striker for a very long time.
He's going to
be better than Batistuta.
Okay, no.
Batistuta can't even, he's not going to be playing at the same.
We won't say anyone's better than Batistuta yet. Batistuta's nicknamed Batigol for a reason.
Yeah, because he scored goals against what?
Because he was the
Fiorentina?
most gifted striker that Argentina's ever had.
Yeah, okay.
Talk to any Argentinian about this, all right? Dude, Mike Zia's Argentinian.
Who has the most goals in Serie A? Who has scored in a season?
Franz Beckenbauer.
No. Higuain. And what nationality is he? Argentinian.
Different times. Okay, so you're going to tell me that
it was easier to score back then.
Higuain is better than Maradona? Because he...
Different positions. Maradona is like Messi.
No, regardless, I think you're wrong.
No, you're wrong.
I was fighting like a child right now. No, you're wrong.
You're a loser.
Now tomorrow we have France versus Morocco.
Oh, man. Like, I know France is gonna win, but I want to see an upset. But then a part of me doesn't want to see an upset because then if Argentina loses in the final to Morocco,
dude, I
don't even like. I don't know. Morocco's they're gonna beat Spain, Portugal.
No, dude, I don't know if
France,
I don't know if
Argentina.
I don't know if I'd be impressed or just questioning my whole existence.
Oh, dude, I think City would go and sign the whole Moroccan team.
I'd have an existential crisis.
City and PSG would be like, okay, where do these guys play? Let's sign them.
I know it sounds weird to say. And I know I keep on doubting France. This whole fucking tournament.
Going to send Donnarumma to the B team, and they're going to sign Bono.
Dude, is this the same Bono that's the lead singer of U2?
Yeah, same guy.
I knew they looked the same.
And he used to be the TFC goalie too.
Yes, Chaz Bono.
Yeah,
Cher's son.
He played there for a little bit, and then he went to go sing for like a little short stint. He gave soccer a break, and now he's playing. He's playing again.
I see Bono good for you, dude.
Dude, he does it all, man.
Good. You know, with that beautiful hair he has, I don't put it past him.
I don't think there's anything he can't do.
Clearly not. This guy saves everything, doesn't even care. He's just living his life.
They're in the nation of Morocco.
I do think it will be a good game, and I think it's a little bit of an underrated like thing.
Because people look at France and it's like, dude,
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Actually, you see that poll? Like, I think it was 4-3-3 that did. It was like they did like the percentage, like what people think who's gonna win. Argentina, Croatia, then they did a France thing. So like Argentina, Croatia, I think it was like 51.
49?
50, it was, yeah, I think it was like 51 or 52. Yeah, like something like that. 51, whatever, 49.
It was close.
For Argentina, and then them, it was like fucking 80-20.
Yeah, a lot of people don't see, and don't get me wrong, like, I can't look at you and say that I think Morocco's going to win. I could see them maybe pulling off some sort of weird upset, because if it's any player that's going to match Mbappe's speed, last week I said it was Kyle Walker, and I was almost proved right. Almost, until Mbappe dropped his shoulder.
It's his best friend.
Yeah, dude, it was mental. That race got me so excited. I'm like, ooh.
But that's why, honestly, I had a little bit of confidence in England, because I was like, if anyone's gonna match Mbappe's pace.
But in saying that, Kyle Walker did actually hold him down.
He did do. He did do very well.
Spade, he held him down.
But that's what I mean. Like, your focus is all on that. You kind of forget about Giroud, and then Giroud's a natural born goal scorer. You leave that open, he's gonna score.
You would think Harry Maguire finally is matched up against someone that's just physical with no speed. And this is his worst performance, that he can't pocket Giroud. I know. But he goes up against everyone else. But it's like, no, today be fair, I am back up.
I know I know you don't rate Van Dijk, and like I don't rate him that high either. But like, you saw that video when they asked him about who the hardest guy he's ever marked was, and he said Giroud.
No.
Yeah, he's like man, he's like when you're marking that guy, like, you think you know where he is, like you think whatever, he's here and he's gonna come here, and then all of a sudden, like, you look away 1 second and the guy's like completely behind you, and you're like, where? And like the way he moves, he's the hardest guy I've ever marked. Well, because even if you block him from getting that shot, he'll get a little bit ahead of you, and he'll still get that shot off and score.
Well, Giroud, he's made a living literally off of just living off the shoulder of defenders.
Yeah.
And like he knows, he has an extremely high IQ when it comes down to the game. Like he knows what his strengths are. Yeah. And he's not going to try to do something he can't do. And if you look at his highlights, I mean, you would think this guy was the best player ever exists.
This guy was better than Messi. How many Ballon d'Ors does this guy have? Oh, none. Look at the goals this guy scored.
This guy scored. I think he's averaged one scorpion kick a year. Like, honestly, like, I don't know what is wrong with him. What he drinks every single night.
I think he only has like one Puskas award.
No, I don't even think he won the Puskas award.
He did.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think he won for I think it was a scorpion kick he won it for.
Yeah, Mkhitaryan did the exact same thing.
Yeah, but like, he did it, like, it wasn't as cool.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm not gonna disagree with you, because Mkhitaryan's an Inter bump.
Yeah.
We don't need that negativity in our life, because no Inter players are relevant, especially Lautaro Martinez. But regardless, Hakimi versus Mbappe.
Yeah, because he almost got Argentina kicked out.
Yeah, it's true, actually. Lautaro Martinez, that's on you, buddy. This could have been so different.
Oh, man.
The Hakimi Mbappe race, I think that is gonna be even more fun than the Walker Mbappe race, because
Hakimi, I think it can, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're teammates. He knows Mbappe. Like, I think he'll be actually, like, I know you can't shut down Mbappe. I'm not gonna say that, because
you could shut down Mbappe.
No, man. Like, his burst and the way he cuts, like, the only thing that's gonna stop him is literally like that. Every time he fucking stops, like, on a dime, I'm like, oh my god, my knee. I don't know how the fuck he does it.
No, I really don't. How you stop it? You get a gun.
No,
you shoot both his feet. Like in Goodfellas.
We get it. You hate Mbappe.
I despise Mbappe. I actually don't wish death upon him or anything like that. So
I'd hope not.
No. Because I just said shoot him.
Oh yeah.
I don't want people to think I promote
with a fake gun, obviously.
Yeah.
Like a BB gun.
BB guns
or paintball gun.
Chang's soda.
Shut up.
That game's tomorrow at 2:00. So by the next episode that we record, we will actually have a World Cup.
We're gonna have a World Cup winner, Joe.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
Like,
not gonna lie, that's actually pretty mental. This World Cup flew by,
dude. It did, man. Holy fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, by next Monday. Yeah, I'm assuming we're probably gonna record on Monday. Next Monday, we're gonna know who won the World Cup, and we're gonna start talking about, okay, now when's the league start?
No, I don't want to talk about the league. I'm living a good life right now.
You were just saying you were excited about the league to start.
Yeah, but then I thought about it afterwards. I don't want the league to start.
Why?
I don't want to see Roma.
But you guys are in a good spot.
Yeah, for sure. Smaldini.
Yeah, dude, your backline's really, like, sick.
Yeah, no, dude, we're dope. We're actually stacked there.
Oh, dude, I mean, like,
is there any updates on Juve scandal?
You got Ibanez.
Is there any updates on Juve?
We actually got cleared of some accusations.
That's not the news I wanted to hear.
For the courts that I think they were supposed to go in, like, the end of December, and now they're not going because some stuff got cleared up. So That's pretty massive.
That is actually kind of interesting because I think you guys are still frauds. And
but everyone's
you guys.
That's just the jealousy talking. I understand.
That's who talking?
The jealousy.
I'm not jealous.
No, I can just imagine you're watching.
I'm not jealous
seeing
of
one
anything.
trophy your whole life.
Anyways, on the topic of World Cup, Al, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's been mentioned in our group chat, and I know there was some feelings stirred up on all of our ends. Do you think this World Cup is fixed?
No. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to say because I feel like anything that involves FIFA is fixed, just because of all the scandals that's come out, and like there's literally documentaries that you can watch on Netflix. There's books you can read that I've read before, just about all the scandals and corruption there was in the past, and like you got to be stupid if you think that's not happening now, especially with the fact like just the Russia and Qatar World Cup, that right there, like those two, you were like, okay, I mean, something's going on here.
I mean, yeah,
but I don't know, like for the games, like people, like the things that people are saying and coming out with, I think is just a bit extreme, and like you're looking into things too much. Like, yeah, there's some questionable calls, but you got to look at everything because it's been every referee, and I feel like that's just been a standard in everything. Because you watch Champions League, you watch league play, the referees are nowhere near what they used to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like we constantly talk about how big of a problem they are and how shit they've been every like week in and week out. You think the World Cup's going to be better? Yeah, you're getting the world best referees, but I mean, like that guy, what's his name from, he was a referee today from Italy.
Orsato.
Yeah, he's a shit referee.
He's actually the worst referee.
And he's refereeing a World Cup semifinal.
He's the biggest.
And like we know that
artist.
because we see him every week.
Yeah.
Other referees, like people that, whatever, like Spanish referees that they do in La Liga, like people that watch them, they're probably shit. And they're like, why the fuck is this guy doing a World Cup game? These are the best referees that they have right now. So, I mean, it's kind of like the fact that VAR's missing some stuff. That's just on VAR, I think. But to say things are fixed and like games are fixed and they know who the result, like who's gonna win the thing, and like that, I think is just kind of a little bit aggressive.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean?
I pulled up actually because it's not just fans of the game and stuff like that believe that it's fixed. Actually, a lot of players have voiced their concerns.
Oh, really?
Mainly the Portuguese players. Messi also did mention something too about the refereeing and the officiating, but it all kind of stemmed from. Messi's comments were first. Messi first said we were scared before the game because we knew what this was. I think FIFA must think about it. They cannot put a referee like that for these important games. For such a pivotal game, a referee who isn't up to the task. And then. Do you know like the history behind like that referee for the Argentina game versus Netherlands? That's the thing. I've read into a little bit about it, and I remember there was something like the referee made a comment before that he doesn't like booking Messi.
No, he doesn't like Messi.
Oh,
yeah, this guy.
So I might have read it wrong.
No, yeah, this guy here, this referee, like he has a bad history. Like he doesn't like Messi at all. Like he was
a Spanish referee.
Yeah,
and he's refereed in the league.
Sure he's given Messi a red card. He's given Messi like yellow cards for like stupid things.
Yeah,
and like that's why that's why Messi was so pissed because they put him in charge for this game here and like such an important game. He was like, what the fuck, like, you know, how can you do that? So everyone's thinking like, oh, it's just, you know, like with the like everyone's saying about like with the Portugal game, oh, how could they give us an Argentina ref?
Yeah,
I get what you're saying because Argentina's still in, but like. As long as it's not a referee from the two teams that are playing, it shouldn't matter if the team's still in the tournament if they're not, because at the end of the day, what does Argentina have against Portugal? Why would they be like, oh, okay, you know, we're not going to make Portugal win? It's not like they're facing Argentina.
Yeah.
So that's why it makes it fair.
There,
yeah, exactly.
We all know he loves Messi more. But no, it just... Bruno Fernandes and Pepe made a comment about it saying, like Pepe first said, we couldn't play in the second half because this referee kept stopping the game. This is a World Cup. It's not easy to be here. And someone like this referee comes here and doesn't allow us to play. I'm very angry because the referee did not let us play. And then he went on to like say that it's... Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm just pulling it up. He said this is an Argentine referee. After what Messi said yesterday, it seemed that there was something very weird going on. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know. As a player, I get you're angry. Mm-hmm. But you got to understand your words resonate with people now.
Yeah.
And now you're taking away from the fact that Morocco did what they did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're now saying that Morocco's trash.
Yeah,
they only got said result because the referee was stopping the game.
Essentially, that's literally what
I'm going to be honest with you, every Portugal game I've watched, I've seen Pepe go up for fucking corner kicks and then flop like he's Michael Phelps. I seen Bruno Fernandes walking and then he falls and like he got shot in the spine. No. Now, I'm not saying to stop diving or whatever. I get it. Diving's a part of the game nowadays, which is a sad reality. But if you're going to criticize the referee for their calls, you're literally taking away from the other team's ability, which I think is wrong on their behalf.
Yeah,
because
they shouldn't, I get it, man. Like, if you're going to talk about the referee or you're going to talk to the referee about any issues during the game, that's one thing. Like you're saying whatever, like you don't think some of the calls he's making is fair and all that, whatever. But after, like, and when you're doing those interviews and stuff, like, you shouldn't be talking about the referee.
For Bruno Fernandes to come out and say, oh, yeah, I think it's weird that a ref officiates us when their country's still in.
Yeah.
Buddy, no offense.
Yeah.
Even if you beat Morocco, you will have to come up against England or France. That has nothing to do with Argentina being on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah.
I could understand if Argentina was on your side and, the Argentinian ref wanted a simpler task or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. For Argentina, that's not the case.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Argentina's on the other side of you. I'm pretty sure in 2006, there was an Italian referee that officiated the semis or something like that, and it was a Portugal game. Now, you won't find out if anything's fixed until another 10 years, but it's kind of absurd to make these claims because it's like, man, like, I don't know. It's like you said, you can't be getting mad if the guy's officiating and he's just in the same country. It doesn't make any sense.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah, they're still in, but I mean, you're not facing them. They're not on the same bracket as you, and like, you're not helping anything out. Like,
no, dude,
it doesn't make sense.
That's what I mean. And like, I think it's kind of almost disrespectful to Morocco that you go out and you make these claims like they're a shitty team. Like, at the end of the day, if Argentina played against Morocco, I could honestly look at everyone and say Morocco would give them a run for their money. The way they've played, I think, surprised the whole world at this point. So, like,
no one expected
they're
it,
one of those teams now that I think will give everyone.
Now.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
And they have all of that on their shoulders now. And they're playing for the pride of Africa. Yeah. They're playing for history. They're playing for so much. And to say this World Cup has been nothing short of just brilliant with all the subplot stories we have, France could potentially become the first team to go back-to-back in World Cup. Oh, sorry, second team. You know what I mean?
I mean,
we're not in it, but whatever.
Okay.
But we're not talking about
small
that.
victories.
Small victories always work out. But anyways, they could go back-to-back. That's huge. And Mbappe could go back-to-back, be the youngest player to do it, this, that, whatever. Great history.
He's going to have 2 World Cups. Like,
yeah. Messi could be literally bring glory back to Argentina, win a World Cup.
Win a World Cup after like 40 years. Get them that 3rd star on that jersey. Maybe. And ultimately, Messi wins his first World Cup.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. I thought we were on the same wave there. I'm like, whoa.
No, you were going to say... You think it becomes LM8?
No, not that, actually. What I was going to say was, does it end the GOAT debate between...
Well, I mean, like...
Got a Messi?
Again, like,
Ronaldo.
I know we were talking about this before. I know we both agree on it. I don't think trophies really determine, I mean, like, when you're talking about players and, like, at the end of the day, everyone just will go back and forth with them just to talk, but everyone knows that Messi and Ronaldo were just they were both gods during this time, and like we got to witness both of them. Yes, Messi, like, now he's showing like he still he has the longevity, and his team is still relying on him. Unlike Portugal, they're looking at Ronaldo like, hey, retire, and they want to move on from him. They don't want to continue with him. So, like, just seeing that with Messi, I don't know.
I don't know. For me, like, again, I agree with you. We've said it before. Trophies don't make you a better or worse player.
Yeah,
obviously it does contribute.
People are going to use it.
Debate.
Obviously, people are going to use it because in any debate, just to get your point across, just to try to win, you're always going to. But he has the Copa America and a World Cup.
He's won the World Cup. Look what he's done with his team. Blah blah blah. He broken this to this. Okay, like I think Messi's better than Ronaldo.
So do I, but. I'm not gonna say like it's stupid to keep you're gonna use that. I mean,
the GOAT debate was always ended.
He did carry his nation. Like, if they do win it, he did play. You know what, man?
He did get an assist or a goal.
Is the
every
GOAT debate
game.
over? If this World Cup ends with Argentina coming up on top and lifting that trophy,
I mean, I'd say the GOAT debate was over when this guy put up a goal or an assist every single game this World Cup, and Ronaldo has never scored a goal.
5 goals and 3 assists this World Cup. Like, so
Ronaldo has
insane,
never scored a goal past the group stages of a World Cup. Let that stat sink into.
Yeah, Portugal never they never made that run, like,
which
in the World
is
Cup.
mental. But that's what I mean. Like, you can't fault Ronaldo fully for that because he doesn't have the support of the team.
Yeah. Like Argentina, when they made that run in 2014, they had like a very good team and they had the support of everybody on that
I feel
team.
Like all these players on Argentina would die for Messi tomorrow.
yeah.
They would all lay down their lives and be like, no, keep him safe.
Dude, they would all die for each other, but ultimately, like, they would literally sacrifice their lives for Messi.
Oh yeah.
Like, Messi is God for them.
So you think France wins tomorrow? Well, technically, if you guys will be watching this then or listening to today.
That's going to come today, yeah.
So, do you think France beats Morocco?
Yes. I think France is going to win. I want to say 2-1.
I think France wins in an extra time. But I do agree that they win 2-1.
I think it's going to be...
I
don't know when it's going to be. Like, I can see it going extra time. I can see it going to fucking pens.
That's what I mean. Like, that's a tough game. As easy as it is, it's a tough game.
Pretty confident, but I mean, I've been pretty confident in other games, and they've come out completely wrong.
I was very confident that England was going to be the one to take out France.
I think France is going to do it, but I mean, man, Morocco, if they keep doing what they're doing, man, they keep proving people wrong.
So it's hard to just
you gotta give them you gotta appreciate them.
So
man.
You're saying Argentina.
I'm saying Argentina, France. Yeah,
and I don't know if this is gonna be jinxing it, but who do you think wins? Not speaking with your heart, because we know the heart wants who's on your chest and who's on my chest.
If the game is finished in the 90 minutes, I think France takes it. If it goes later or goes into pens, I think Argentina takes it.
Now, let me be a little bit of a devil's advocate here. Messi with penalty shots, fantastic.
No, dude.
But also a very scary
I don't
thing.
think he'll miss. I don't think he'll miss his man.
I just be devil's advocate.
I don't know. I understand, but and trust me, you know how I get
poetry.
Joe, every penalty he's taken this World Cup, I've been nervous. I've been like, oh my God, Messi, please, like, do not miss this time. Do not miss. And he's been hitting them. I think honestly, like, he has this confidence now, and he's just, I don't know, man. He looks more confident even going up for them.
Well, you even see the way he's playing. Like, I think this is his.
There's always that
song.
chance, especially because the past. But
he's throwing everything at this World Cup, though. So I genuinely don't think he's gonna do something that would ultimately be the demise of his nation.
If Argentina lose, it's gonna be because of one man. And that's Lautaro Martinez. He's going to miss a penalty. He's going to sky it higher than Harry Kane.
I want that clip of Griezmann right now. Just like, Harry Kane. Yeah, no, I think I kind of have to agree with you. If it's done within 90, I see it being France in that 90, which really sucks, but I don't know. France, I feel like, is the team that could hold it down defensively.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know if Argentina would be able to hold it down defensively. If they get that one goal against France, and they decide we're just gonna park the bus and throw everyone back.
No.
I don't know if Argentina has the facilities to park the bus like that. No. I feel like Argentina's best strength is just still going at, like they did today against Croatia. They kept going. They got their 3 goals. If they get any sort of goal or whatever on France within the 90 minutes, they cannot let up.
Yeah.
They have to keep going, and that will be the reason why they win.
Yeah, but I think so too, man.
Who knows?
So
maybe we end up on Sinclair.
Extra time in pens. Who do you think? Argentina?
Yeah.
For both?
No.
What do you say?
I hate saying this. I think extra time could be France.
You still think France?
I just don't know because Mbappe's speed.
Yeah.
That's what scares me.
Yeah,
I look at that Argentinian defense.
He'll cook Molina.
And if it goes into that like that last stretch, whatever, you put him in the 110th minute, running down that line or wherever it is. I that picture lives rent free in my head of fucking Rojo chasing him, Otamendi, and they all just foul him in the box. You know, like that lives rent free in my head. It's like, does that happen again, man? I'm telling you, set the tempo early. Take Mbappe out. Sergio Ramos did it to Mohamed Salah.
Yeah. It's
And
true,
they won
man. You gotta do
Champions
it, but
League.
you got to do it in a smart way because you don't want to get fucking a red card and then you get kicked out and you're
That's
down
true.
a man in
And
the
you're
World
down a
Cup
man.
final. You got to play it very smart like that. There, Ramos, hey, we were running. We locked arms. It's not my fault.
Otamendi.
Get fucking pulled out his shoulder.
Otamendi, you know your
Otamendi's way too. I feel like he's way too like sloppy for that.
Romero's even more sloppy.
No, I wouldn't say Romero. Probably Martinez.
Oh, wait. Lissandro?
Lissandro.
I love Lissandro. He's even his mom went to go visit him. It's so cute.
But I love him, man.
I want him on Roma, but he'll never come.
No.
But on that
But
note,
honestly, like I do love this Argentina team.
they're fun.
Man.
They're fun.
DePaul.
Oh my goodness,
Fucking DePaul.
dude. I said this outside to you. Dybala's one task there, besides winning the World Cup for Messi. It's getting DePaul to come to Roma. That's all I want, dude.
Imagine Dybala coming back a World Cup champion.
Then we could say we have more World Cup champions than Juve.
Maybe we got two of them.
Who?
Paredes and Di Maria.
Shit. And Rabiot, technically. And Pogba.
Oh, like that have actually won it already? Oh, yeah. No, Rabiot was. I don't think he was on the team.
Yeah, he was.
He was on that team when they won? Yeah. I do not remember that.
Roma has no one.
You just have the one. Wait, you just have the one guy right now. Just if they win, Dybala. That's it.
Very crazy though.
That's kind of sad.
Very crazy.
Wow, guys, that's kind of sad. On that note, well, I think we're gonna end things there.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to check out the merch at ultras11.com. If you haven't followed us on our socials, that is at ultras11 on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. On YouTube, our video will be up tomorrow as well as with the podcast, so don't forget to check that out. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week. Ciao.